Hi there, brick builders. Today we finally got something from the USA, and what we got is a couple of sets from jmbricklayers with arcade machines. We are talking about jmbricklayers item number 2013-4. It is called minigame console set. This is a set of arcade machines and we get 12 of them with a total of 1228 pieces. But first things first, let's have a look at the box. It is black. It's mainly black, and on the front page there is jmbricklayers logo. He tells us that you need to be 14 at least to do this thing, maybe, and the rest is the 12 sets shown there, and the rest is mainly black from all the sides. Only in the front you get your text and your pictures. Every single one of this set comes with an own instruction sheet, and for example I've got one of them here. It is a folding piece of paper that's equivalent. This is fine here, it's not too big, it's okay, you can build with it, you will be able to use it. The most intricate part is to put together all the bags you need. So let's start with all those little tiny sets. The first one is a little dancing machine like Dance Dance Revolution or some of this stuff, where you can tap the right points on the screen in time and you will be able to score that way. And then we got a real dancing machine where you step on a dancing mat and dance. And if you are lucky, you got a dancing partner with you, because this machine is for 2 people, so you get a nice girl if you're lucky. And then we got something real Japanese in this case. It's a karaoke machine here. It looks a bit like a telephone booth, the old style, but you get in there with 2 people with a headset and a microphone, and you can sing along all day long without disturbing anybody around you, because they can't hear you because you closed the door. And then we get a gripper machine. Yeah, I was struggling to get some footage of a original machine of it, and this time this one grabs Labubu, God knows why. But fortunately there are some different animals in the set of the jmbricklayer version of this, so we can grab our cats, which look much nicer than these toys. Then we got a whack-a-mole or whack-the-mole machine. This is something where you have a hammer and whack the moles or something that sticks out occasionally from the machine, and you score points by whacking the right things and fast. This is maybe more like typical US style, so it deserves to be in here. And continuing the theme of whacking something, we got a drum kit. This time we have real drumsticks the player is gonna wear, and only he can hear what he's drumming, fortunately. The next item we have is a coin pusher. This is also something you might know if you are in the US or maybe also in Europe, but in the US we seem to get also a gold barrel version here, so that is what this is. But it's not really what the set is about, but the set comes with real coins or 1x1 round plates printed. And also a pushing mechanism that you can use to push it, so let's push it. Then we get a fighting game, a typical Japanese genre I guess, which has lots of fans in the US and in Europe, but it's more like a Japanese thing. So if you like that, in the arcade version, here we got one. But what's really liked in the US is a FPS or first person shooter, and that's the next thing we have on our list here. jmbricklayer gives us one of them, also with a gun as an input device, which is something you won't see very often in this day and age of LED or LCD or TFT or whatever screens. Then, to have the simulations ready, we got a motorbike with a motorbike game and a little kid that is riding the motorbike, and this is because it is an arcade machine with a motorbike on it and not a real motorbike on a real street, which means that the kid couldn't ride the motorbike on the real street, at least in Europe. And then we got a NASCAR simulator comparable maybe to something like Daytona or this kind of stuff, with a real steering wheel and a steering rack and moving parts in the original, but in this case it's just everything made of bricks because it's jmbricklayers. And after that we are back to US sports with basketball, and we really get balls and we really get a basket, at least a ring, to put the balls through. And they come back, and that's the whole game. Doesn't need more, I guess. Due to the awkward shape of this thing, it has a lot of movable parts, and it also sports the basketballs, 3 of them as I remember right, and you can use them, you can move the plate, you can have your angles as you like them, so have fun with this one. And these are all the 12 sets we get here. So what is missing is our unboxing. So let's go straight over to that. If you open the thing, you get your bags inside, you get your stickers. There are lots of stickers in here. For every set there's at least 1. And you get your bags, 2 or 3 per set, and you get your little instruction also per set. And that's basically it for this whole set. And that's all for the first jmbricklayers set I was able to get my hands on. I tried to order with him several times before, but there was this "we don't deliver to Europe" thing. Now it's via Amazon and it was rather easy to get them. So that's good, I guess. jmbricklayers himself is a YouTuber who did this series of sets, and I guess he got a Chinese manufacturer that pushed together the single sets. He sells them as single sets, and also this compilation, so I snapped one up, and this is what you see here. And as a display set, and these are display sets, just be okay with it. Just don't think you get something to play here. So as display sets, they are very fine. I guess mine will end up in a building in a arcade inside the city, and that's all for me. That is important in this case. So that's basically it for this set. If you like that, you can buy single arcade machines from this set, and if you do so, have fun. So if you liked what you've seen, please press the like button. If you didn't like it, please comment me that. And if you really want to be awesome, please subscribe. So have fun building, have fun watching, have fun playing, and see you!